Right now, you are listening to a $250 USB microphone that also gives you the capabilities of using an XLR like I'm doing right now. Now you're hearing a $60 microphone with the same capabilities, and does it sound that much different for a fourth of the price? Let's break down these two mics right now.
You gotta just press record.
This video is sponsored by StreamYard. This is our go-to platform for live streaming to YouTube and Facebook, especially when we have multiple people joining us on a stream. With an incredibly easy to use interface for doing cool transitions, bringing in text on the screen, and seamlessly bringing on guests. This is the perfect platform for the new and experienced creators alike. You can use the link that we have in the description below to get $10 off. Hey, what's up? It's Omar with Think Media, and this channel is all about helping you build your influence on YouTube. And so sometimes we talk about YouTube strategy tips to help grow your subscribers. Other times we do tech gear reviews that make sense with creating videos for YouTube or live streaming, just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, the two mics we're going to be comparing in this video is the Shure MV7, a $250 USB and XLR microphone, as well as the Samson Q2U, a $70 option, and has a lot of the same features. And so let's talk about real quick the similarities in these microphones. Number one is they both have a USB option to be used, and you can simply plug straight into your computer or laptop and use the microphone right away. Number two is that they both have the ability to use XLR. And so if you want to plug this mic into an interface or a recorder or things like that, you can totally do that. As you can see, I'm actually using the XLR to capture the audio of this video right now. Number three similarity is that they both have headphone jacks, so you can monitor your audio while you are using this microphone, which is really cool. Number four is the ability to adjust your volume settings for when you are using a headphone, and they both give you that ability. And number five is that they are both dynamic microphones, giving you that rich kind of radio podcast vibe, and also eliminating any sounds that is not coming from directly in front of the mic. So those are the similarities when it comes to these microphones. Now, if you want to check out more features and specs, make sure you check out the links down in the description below. As far as using them as USB mics, it really is as simple as plugging and playing. Simply plug in the USB, it powers up the mic, and you're ready to go once you select it as your microphone. Now, what's cool about the Shure MV7 is that they include an application that you can run your mic through and adjust some things like your gain or how deep you want to sound and things like that, which is really nice, and you can create presets. I would say there's probably third-party softwares that allow you to do that if you want to do that with the Samson. But all in all, I think using this as a USB mic is pretty straightforward. And really, I don't really think you need to do that much tweaks when it comes to using this as a USB mic. Now, before I talk about the different use cases for a mic like this, a question for you is, what do you think about the difference? Do you notice a difference? And is it big enough to jump and pay 4 times the price? Do you like the vibe of the MV7 versus the vibe of the Q2U? Let me know down in the comments below. Would love to hear your thoughts. Now, I definitely think that both of these mics are awesome for multiple things because they have the ability to be used as a USB mic and as an XLR mic. Number one, when using these as USB mics, it really unlocks the ability to level up your audio. If you're doing things like Zoom calls, live streaming, or even live gaming, and Kyle uses the MV7 sometimes when he games, and he uses the Q2U when he does his Zoom calls, and both of them sound amazing for both of those reasons. I definitely think also they both plug into smartphones. So if you have a USB adapter to your iPhone or your Android, you can also capture audio with your video using these mics, which is super cool. And then second, I think it is cool to have the XLR option for in the case that maybe you are on the go and you want to plug into a Zoom recorder, or you just want a mic that kind of does it all. Both these mics both do it all. And so it's important to note that when you buy the Samson Q2U, you're getting a lot for the value because it's coming with the desk stand, which is super nice, portable, and it breaks down really nice. You're also going to get the USB cable that you need in order to plug it into your computer, and it's a super long one, so if you wanted to boom this up, it will run the distance of your boom. It also comes with an XLR cable, so if you have something to plug it into, if you already have an interface, then you can totally use the XLR that it comes with. And then it also comes with a nice little bag for travel if you like to pack it up and things like that. As far as the MV7 goes, for $250, you're getting the mic essentially alone by itself. It is built really nice and comes with this yoke kind of built in, like the thing that actually holds the mic up. It comes with 2 USB cables, and one is a USB-C cable, so you can plug straight into a MacBook Pro or maybe an iPad Pro or what have you. And then number 2, it comes with a USB-A cable, so if you have an older computer, you can use it for that as well. Now for $250, it does not come with a mic stand. So if you just bought the MV7, you'd have to buy a mic stand solution. So if you wanted to put it on a boom, or if you wanted to get something like this, which the stand I'm using right now is a $20 stand. So just keep that in mind, that when you're buying this mic for $250, there's a little bit more that you want to buy. It doesn't come with an XLR cable as well. So when it comes to which mic is better, I definitely think the Samson Q2U is the better value, because you can buy a couple, start a podcast, and still be under the budget of one MV7. And I think that's just something to think about when you're building out whatever you're trying to do. Now, if you are a solo creator and you have no purpose of having more than one mic, and you do want the best quality, I would say the best quality goes to the MV7, just because the build, Shure's reputation when creating legendary microphones and things like that. And so there's some security there, but when using a mic as a USB mic for like Zoom calls or live streaming, I would argue that a lot of the times your audio quality is gonna be compromised because of bit rates and internet and all those things. And so nonetheless, I just wanted to make this video to compare the two. I love the Q2U, and the value you get for $70 can't be beat. But if you want to check out another video from Think Media, you can click or tap the screen, or check out another one. And I can't wait to see you in a future video. Peace.